All right, turning to our first alert meteorologist, Lauren Bostwick now. We said it earlier, beautiful, beautiful start to the day, beautiful fall day, but it's warming up so much.
I know.
It feels more like spring.
It really does. And temperatures right now are actually sitting at where we should be for this time of the year as the high temperature. I want to show you some of the temperatures we're seeing at this current moment. 71 degrees into Fort Worth, which, by the way, is our average high temperature for this time of the year. And we're just now reaching it here at lunchtime. And 70 degrees into Dallas. We're talking 69 Weatherford. It feels fantastic outside. We're just a little bit above what we should be for this time of the year. Now let's talk about what we're expecting as we move throughout the rest of the day today. If you're headed to the polls, you won't need a jacket. Again, temperatures are nice and mild outside, 76 degrees by 1 p.m. We're talking about 78 degrees at 3 p.m. and that's the high temperature for the day. 75 degrees at 5 p.m. And then again, temperatures begin to be on the decline as we head into the overnight hours. Now, over the next several days, those temperatures will continue to climb back into the 80s. We're talking about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all topping out around 10 degrees above what we typically should be at for this time of the year. But notice Sunday, we're 66 degrees. That's thanks to a big frontal system I'm tracking that'll swing through and, well, bring us some cooler weather finally feeling like fall once again. Let's talk about why this is happening. We have a big ridge in the upper levels of the atmosphere. What this is doing is bringing us some, I like to call it, happy weather. That means we're seeing lots of sunshine, we're seeing dry conditions, and, well, a little bit warmer than average with those temperatures in the upper 70s. But look at all the orange here. What that is dry air that's filtering in here across the Lone Star State, stretching into a place like the Central Gulf. So we'll continue to see this in the forecast over the next several days. Now, since our weather's a little bit boring here across North Texas, we're just seeing some dry weather with plenty of sunshine, above average temperatures. I want to give you an update on what's happening across the entire United States. We had a frontal system that is now continuing to move off to the east for the eastern coast, and they'll expect a Clipper system which will move from Canada in the next several days, potential for some rainfall, maybe even some snow for the higher elevations. Meanwhile, across the Pacific Northwest, I'm tracking a big low pressure system in what is called an atmospheric river. It's grabbing a lot of Pacific moisture. It's streaming it into the Pacific Northwest. We could be looking at half of a foot of accumulation of rainfall and half of a foot of accumulation of snowfall for the higher elevations in the northern Rockies and Cascades. Just something interesting I wanted to pinpoint for anybody who may be traveling or have friends or family in those areas. Here, we're just dry, and we'll continue to see dry and windy conditions today. Wind gusts could get up to around 25 miles per hour this afternoon, so just a heads up if you're going to the polls today. 78 degrees is your forecast high temperature with lots of sunshine.